The 5 reasons why women get attached after sex and intimacy. Have you ever wondered why women often find themselves deeply invested in a relationship after a night of passion and pleasure? It's a phenomenon that has puzzled men and women alike for centuries. While men may be content with a casual encounter, women often crave something more meaningful and substantial. But what drives this desire for connection and attachment? In this video, we'll delve into the complexities of the female psyche and explore the 5 reasons why women get attached after sex and intimacy. From the rush of oxytocin to the desire for emotional validation, we'll uncover the hidden factors that make women's hearts skip a beat. Whether you're seeking to understand your own feelings or curious about the inner workings of the female mind, this journey of discovery will leave you enlightened and empowered. So let's dive into the fascinating world of female attachment and uncover the secrets that lie beneath the surface of fun and intimacy. Get ready to discover the surprising reasons why women become emotionally invested in a relationship, and how this knowledge can transform your understanding of love, relationships, and the human heart. 1. The power of words. Men capture women's hearts with sweet words. When it comes to winning a woman's heart, men often know just what to say to make her feel like a queen. They whisper sweet nothings that make her feel seen, heard, and valued. "You're so beautiful, inside and out." "Your smile lights up the room." Or, "Your intelligence and confidence are incredibly attractive." These words are like music to her ears, making her feel like she's the only one in the world. And it's not just about the words themselves, but the way they're delivered. A gentle tone, a sincere gaze, and a genuine smile can make even the most skeptical woman melt. When a man takes the time to listen, to understand her thoughts and feelings, and to acknowledge her worth, she feels like she's found a treasure. Of course, not all men have ulterior motives, and many are genuinely interested in getting to know a woman for who she is. But for those who do, using words to woo a woman can be a powerful tool. By making her feel like she's the center of the universe, it can disarm her defenses and capture her heart. So, ladies, beware of the charming wordsmiths out there. And gentlemen, remember that sincerity is key. Use your words to uplift and empower, not to manipulate and deceive. 2. Sex for women is an act of submission. For women, intimacy is an act of profound vulnerability. When they share their bodies with someone, they're not just sharing physical pleasure. They're entrusting their partner with their deepest emotions, desires, and fears. In that moment, they surrender their autonomy, will, and body, placing themselves in their partner's care. This surrender is a courageous act of trust, born from a desire for connection and love. Women open themselves up, hoping to find a safe haven in their partner's embrace. But when that trust is betrayed, and the relationship crumbles, the fallout can be devastating. The emotional investment women make in their partners is immense, and when that bond is broken, it can leave them feeling shattered, lost, and bereft. The pain of heartbreak is real, and it's essential to acknowledge the depth of women's emotional surrender in intimate relationships. Men understand that women's vulnerability and intimacy is a precious gift, requiring empathy, care, and responsibility. And women, remember that your trust and surrender are strengths, not weaknesses. And that you deserve to be cherished and respected in return. 3. Women believe and give love to the fullest, while men often walk away unscathed. When women fall in love, they dive in headfirst, heart and soul. They give their all, holding nothing back. But when it comes to men, the story is often different. Outside of a committed relationship, many men view intimacy as a game, a conquest, or a fleeting pleasure. They may charm and woo, but their hearts remain guarded, ready to move on to the next thrill. For women, intimacy is an emotional investment, a deep connection that leaves a lasting impact. But for men, it's often just a physical release, a momentary high. After the thrill is gone, they walk away, leaving women bewildered and hurt. The contrast is stark. Women are left reeling, trying to make sense of the emotional whiplash, while men saunter off, unscathed and unbothered. This isn't to say all men are heartless, but for far too many, the culture of disposability and entitlement prevails. Women, on the other hand, are wired to nurture and care, often at the expense of their own emotional well-being. It's time to acknowledge this disparity and encourage men to take responsibility for their actions, to respect the depth of women's emotions, and to cultivate empathy and understanding. Let's shatter the toxic norms that reduce intimacy to a game and instead, foster a culture of mutual respect, trust, and genuine connection. 4. Women are emotional by nature. When women engage in intimate acts, their bodies release a potent hormone called oxytocin, often dubbed the love hormone, Oxytocin is responsible for fostering deep emotional bonds and attachment. It's like a natural superglue binding women to their partners on a profound level. As oxytocin courses through her veins, a woman's emotional connection to her partner grows stronger. The more time they spend together, the more intense the attachment becomes. It's as if her heart and mind are hardwired to crave closeness and connection. This biological response is a double-edged sword. On one hand, it allows women to form life-changing bonds with their partners. On the other hand, it makes them vulnerable to heartbreak and emotional turmoil when the relationship ends. Men, take note. When you engage in intimacy with a woman, you're not just sharing a physical experience, you're triggering a powerful emotional response. Be aware of the attachment that can form, and be respectful of the emotional investment she makes in you. And women, remember that your emotional attachment is a natural and beautiful aspect of your nature. Don't be afraid to embrace it, but also be aware of your own emotional needs and boundaries. 5. Women are nurturers by nature. Women are born with a unique gift, the ability to nurture and care for others. This instinctual talent is often seen in the way they lovingly raise their children, providing sustenance, comfort, and protection. But this caregiving nature extends far beyond motherhood, influencing how women approach relationships with others, including grown men. Just as a mother nurtures her child, women often unconsciously nurture their partners, fostering growth and providing emotional sustenance. They offer a listening ear, a comforting embrace, and a supportive presence, helping their loved ones thrive. This natural inclination to care for others is deeply ingrained, making women exceptional partners, friends, and confidants. While this nurturing instinct is a remarkable strength, it's essential for women to recognize their own needs and boundaries, ensuring they don't overextend themselves in the process of caring for others. Men, appreciate and respect the nurturing energy women bring to your relationships. And women, embrace your natural caregiving talents, but remember to prioritize your own well-being too. That would be all for now. Thank you for staying right to the very end. See you next time. Till then, remain blessed.